Assalamualaikum everyone. We are Group 1 and today we will present our group project titled Daily Planner or To-Do Planner. My name is Muhammad Fakru Ikwan and my number matric is AA250530. This project was developed using the C++ programming language as part of the DAT 11503 Programming Fundamental course. The main purpose of this system is to help users organize and manage their daily tasks efficiently. In our daily life, especially as students, we often have multiple assignments, quizzes, projects, meetings, and personal activities to manage. Without proper planning, it is easy to forget important tasks or miss deadlines. Many people still use paper notes or rely on memory to keep track of their schedule. However, these methods are not always reliable and can lead to poor time management. Overall, the system is divided into five key modules: task management, viewing and searching, data storage, summary, and user interaction. Each one serves a clear purpose, and together they keep the system organized, responsive, and easy to use. The objective of our project is to help users manage their daily tasks effectively, to provide a system that stores and organizes task information, and lastly, to improve productivity and time management through task tracking. Before demonstrating the system, my friend would like to explain the overall program structure, and now I will pass the presentation to my teammate.
Okay, I will explain the program design and the add task module. Our program use a structure named task to store task information. Each task contains 6 attributes: task ID, title, date, time, priority, completion status, completion status. These attributes are grouped together using the structure so that task information can be managed more efficiently. We store all tasks inside an array of structure, allowing the system to handle multiple tasks at the same time. The system also uses modular programming, where each feature is placed in spread function. This makes the program easier to understand, maintain, and debug. Okay, pertama sekali saya nak demokan kita nak buat macam mana nak add new task ni. Mula sekali user kena tekan 1. Lepas tu sistem akan minta kita masukkan title. So saya letak masak date. Date ni kita bila user tu salah masuk, dia akan suruh user masukkan sekali lagi bagi validation. So contohlah 2026 slash bulan 2 So kat sini invalid date format, sebab format dia kena ada 2. So kita letak 06. Okay, 2026 slash 02 slash 14. So masa pun sama juga, 03 priority kita letak hari. Lepas tu kita nak tengok balik kita punya result, kita tekan 2. So kat sini dia tunjukkan semua yang kita masukkan tadi. Terima kasih.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad bin Zul Azli, metric number AA254100. Today I will be presenting my modules, which is the edit task, search task, and view task module. Okay, the first module is edit task. The purpose of this module is to allow the user to modify an existing task using its task ID. And for the process is the user will enter the number, the ID task, and then the system will search for the matching task, and if the task is not available, it will display an error message. And the programming concept that will be is function, array of structures, linear search, selection, input valuation, and user input. And for the second module is view all task module. The purpose of this module is to basically view all of the tasks that you have created. It will display the tasks ID, title, date, time, priority, and status. The programming concept that will be used is function, array of structures, loop, function calls, and formatted output. And for the last module that I will be presenting is search task module, which is basically just let the user search the task that they want by entering any keyword, and it will display the matching task lah. If the task is not found, the display of no matching task file will be displayed to the user. And the programming concept that will be used is function, array of structures, loop, for loop, selection, and if statement, street searching, boolean variable, and function call. This I will be presenting my coding now. Okay, for right now, I will presenting my modules, which is the view, search, and update modules. And for first one, for the viewing modules, I will select the option number 2. And as you can see here, these are all the tasks that I've added in my to-do list. And right after that, I will presenting the second module, which is the search task module. I will pick the option number 4, and I will enter the keyword that I want to search for. Let's say I want to search for the lab modules, the lab task. I will type LA, and all of the tasks that has LA in it, it will shown in the search results. And for the last module I will be presenting is the update task module, which is the number 5. And I will enter the task ID, which is, as you can see here, you can pick either 1 until 11. And let's say I will pick number 2, and I will need to input the new task title, which is, let's say, assignment 2. And I will need to put the new deadline and the time of the deadline, 23:00, and set the priority as high. And right now, I will view all tasks. And as you can see here, the task number 2 has been changed. In the title name, the date of the deadline, the time, the priority. And that's all for my part. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Afan bin Zainuddin, ticket number 88251483. Now I will demonstrate the remaining features in our system and conclude the presentation. First, I will demonstrate the mark task as complete feature. So the purpose of this task is to enable the user to mark a specific task as complete based on the task ID. So by selecting option, by the way, first, I will show you all the tasks in our system first. So as we can see in the table, we have one task which is with title ID. So to mark this task as complete, we will use option 6. So the user need to input the task ID. So for example, we will use 1. The system then change the task status from pending to complete. This allows users to keep track of their complete work and monitor their progress. Next, I will demonstrate the delete task feature. The purpose of this task is to enable user to delete a particular task in the system by providing a task ID. So, by selecting option 7, user need to enter task ID. For example, the previous task ID is 1. So we will insert 1. After entering task ID, the selected task is delete and the remaining task is reorganized automatically. As you can see in the table, when we enter option 2, there are no tasks available because we have already deleted our task in the previous from the previous option feature. Now I will demonstrate the planner summary feature. By selecting option 8, the system will display useful statistic including total number of tasks, total number of complete tasks, total number of pending tasks, and total number of high priority pending tasks. As we can see here, the system will show all the total number of each task. So the user can see how many tasks they have in the system, how many complete tasks or pending tasks, or even high priority pending tasks that user need to complete. This summary provides user with a quick overview of their workload. Finally, our system uses file handling to save task information into a text file. When user select option 9, all tasks are saved automatically. The next time program is open, the system will load all tasks automatically in the system. So the user doesn't have to worry if their task is missing or the user forgot to save their file. During development, we face several challenges when building this system. So the first challenge we face is the end-time validation. We have to implementing proper input validation for dates and times for user. So we solve this by creating dedicated validation feature function to ensure all user inputs match the required format before processing. So the second challenge is data persistence. As we know, saving and loading task data using file handling presented another challenge for us. So we resolve this by utilizing file stream in conjunction with string streams to seamlessly pass the process and store data. So for the last challenge is concept integration. As we know, synthesizing various programming concepts into a cohesive system requires careful planning. So through the project, we learn how to effectively apply function, array, loop, conditional statement, file handling, and data validation to solve a real-world problem. In conclusion, our dedicated to-do system successfully help users to organize tasks, improve time management, and monitor their daily activities efficiently. That's all from us. Thank you.